Good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome. My name is Jordie James, and thank you so much for joining me today. This evening. It's morning over here, so welcome. So it was really interesting. I was trying to sort of ask and decipher what I was going to talk about today, and I've got my cards out, and none really came out as such as yet. But I hope you had a great Easter, by the way. I hope you spent your beautiful Easter weekend with your loved ones and enjoyed lots of chocolate and lots of get-togethers and beautiful cookouts and all that sort of beautiful thing, and spending time with our loved ones, because the last couple of years have been a bit cray-cray. So I just want to say it was really nice on the weekend. I spent time with my family, and it was just absolutely amazing to sit with family, even though some of us weren't there due to not being well. The beautiful C word got to us. But, it was just beautiful. And it was gorgeous just to sit back and listen to stories and listen to watching my nieces and nephews grow. It's just phenomenal, and looking through their eyes. And sometimes we forget to take stock, we forget to sit and be the observer, we forget to watch and look and just observe, and we forget to do that sometimes. So it's really important to do that occasionally, and I did it on the weekend, and it was so nice to spend time with the family and just watch. I just loved it. So, and we also had full moon last week as well. So I hope you coped with that energy as well. I've been talking to a couple of people actually over the last week, and I've not been 100% either. So it has knocked us around a little bit, this energy that's going on at the moment. We are regrouping, resetting. We are really allowing ourselves we need to stop sometimes, and we need to just sit. And that's really interesting. Sorry, I'm just getting cards now. So the first card, before I go into that, it's important to take stock. And if we don't listen to the resting phase, our bodies physically will make us rest. So it's really important to rest, So the cards I'm using this week are the Oracle of Sevens, which is by Colette Baron Reid, one of my favorite authors. So, and my dog's barking in the background, so hopefully you don't hear that. So the first card that came out is Merry Motive. Now, this is a beautiful creative. For me, it's like pinning up your beautiful goals, your dreams, but also what you've achieved. And as we have been, last couple of years have been a little bit cray-cray, and we haven't been able to achieve much. But if you have, keep kicking those goals, keep moving forward. The motive and being happy and celebrating wins, that's the important thing this week. It's really important to celebrate those wins, celebrate being with family, celebrate your new job, celebrating the kicking goals. And it's interesting because in my Facebook, on my Facebook page, today was my initial day that I started my Facebook page 11 years ago to come into what I do right now. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of a competition on my Facebook page. So I'm very excited about that. But for me, I'm just like, oh my God, 11 years I've been doing or having my page, but actually being out there saying I'm a medium, I'm a psychic, and it just, it blows me away. So that's my little Merry Motive. And then Awakening Genius. Now, I love this card. Look how gorgeous the colors are in this card. They're absolutely stunning. So Awakening the Genius, and it's also an 11, so master number 11. So with your goals, with your dreams, with the kicking, like having those beautiful aha moments, it's awakening. So make sure that you sit in that awakening process. Keep meditating, keep really focusing on that beautiful genius. Now, I've got a beautiful caller on the phone. I have Regan from Leighton. Hi, Regan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. And that's what Alabama is the one place I want to get to eventually when I do get over there. So, would you like me to work either psychically with what's going on around you, darling, or mediumshiply, which is connecting with loved ones?
Yeah, I lost a loved one. I lost my son due to a 18-wheeler wreck
Oh,
back in
yep,
March.
yep. Okay, so
So
don't
I
tell me
was
too much.
wanting to try to.
Yep, that's fine. So, you sort of went really quickly then. So, can I just have their name, gorgeous?
His name's Weston Dennis.
Thank you. Okay, did you say he was son or was he who was he to you again? Sorry, darling.
He's my son.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Okay. But I feel like he's larger than life. I feel as I blend with Weston, oh my God, he is so. I want to say he's also got a gorgeous nickname too, but I'm not going to go into that right now. But I know I don't want to call him Weston. I want to call him a different name, but it's a nickname or it's like a beautiful name. I know that he was larger than life. I know that as I blend with his gorgeous energy, he was an old soul. Would you understand this?
Hmm.
And would you also understand that he, I just feel like he was older than what he was. I don't know. I just feel like I want to go, there's this age thing that I feel like he was an old man in a young man's body. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah.
Thank you. And he's also a bit of a jokester. I do feel like he was very comedic. I know that he used to be prankster. I know that as I blend with his energy, he wants to give you a big hug. Would I also make sense that he was not well or there was health issues around him before he passed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, thank you, because I'm feeling quite struck in my chest area with him. And I'm not sure if I'm actually, the way I say struck, that's really interesting, but I just feel like I want to go struck down with something, is what I feel. But I want to say he wants to give you flowers and he wants to give you carnations. Well, I'm seeing carnations anyway, but I want to say, is there two other siblings you have, like he has as well? Do you have two other children?
Yes, his sister passed away with him, and I'm pregnant with his brother.
Yep. Okay. Because I just want to go, there's an aspect here of having siblings with him as well. So that's awesome. I do want to say to you, darling, that they are at peace. I want to say they're at peace. And I do know, was he in his sort of late teens or 20s or something? Or if it wasn't his age, would I make sense that
Uh,
he was, sorry, go.
yes, ma'am.
So was he in his teens?
No, ma'am. He was little.
He was little. Oh my God, he's such an old soul. Okay. Can I just say to you that he wants to give you the biggest hugs and he wants to say that he's looked after. There's a grandmother coming in with him as well. So would you understand that you've, like his great grandmother, so a grandmother to you has passed, correct? Mum's side of the
Yes,
family.
ma'am.
Thank you. And there's a Jennifer or Jenny, there's a J name I want to bring through with this lady as well. But I want to say that he's being very looked after and he's also eating as much as he can because he loves something about cake. I don't know if he was too young to have cake, but there's something about having cake. I also feel like there's a birthday if I'm going into cakes as well. Is there a birthday coming up this week or last week, just
Um,
gone?
yes, it's
Some,
my aunt's birthday.
Thank you, because I just want to go. There's a birthday coming up, just past. So I'm eating cake. I'm eating cake for birthday. I keep hearing eating cake for birthday. But for you, gorgeous girl, they just want to give you massive hugs. They also want to say, make sure you stand on your own 2 feet, never wobble, never lose your balance, always stand strong, and know in your heart of hearts that you are true no matter what happened. You have always been true to yourself. Would you understand this? Regan.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, I can hear you now. Does that make sense, darling?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm crying.
Oh, darling, I just want to come through and give you a big hug, or catch a plane and come over and give you a big hug. um, Darling, I know it's really hard losing children, but I just want to say you are the truest of all mums, and you are going to have, and it's really interesting. I keep hearing children are going to come to you, flock to you as a surrogate, as knowing that you are going to be there for them, and they will bring you people to help. So I just want to say, make sure you head down, bum up, and do things for you, and make sure you look after you.
I will.
Okay, darling. And I know it's really hard losing children, and it's the hardest thing, but I'll leave that with you. And if you want to reconnect with me, you can go over to my Facebook page. But beautiful people, Regan, I've run out of time, but biggest loves and biggest hugs to you, darling. Have a lovely week, beautiful people. Blessings and hugs. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye for now.